So the first and foremost to anything in our paths, in our lives, is to fully dig deep into our heart, which leads to digging deep into our soul, which leads to digging deeper and more intimate with our bodies. More aware, more connected, more somatically in an intelligent relationship with our bodies, with our hearts, with our souls, and then leads to a greater intelligent relationship of our mind as a whole with our bodies. Why I talk about that is, through that, you begin to discover what really drives you, what is your passions, what is your joys, what is your loves. You begin to discover what it is that can arise. It begins to arise. Maybe it's the first little stepping stone across the waters of your sacred being, that is your purpose. Purpose arises from the things that you discover, learn about, that really activate, invigorate, and enliven you to take action somewhere for this world. Take action in greater gifts, greater giving, greater service that gets you to discover the actual, natural, inherent gifts in your body, in your heart, in your soul. So in your genetics, in your DNA, in your body itself. From there, that leads you more into your soul, that leads you more into your multidimensional, multi-lifetime gifts and abilities and skills that have built up and that are connecting in and blending in a union with the genetics and DNA lineages of your body. The astrological alignments, so forth as well, through that is representative in your body. It is so it's once you discover that, if you stay true to yourself, if you stay true to that authentic, real you frequency that you have began to discover, build upon, and then go on the journey of establishing the building of specific skills and knowledge and abilities that you feel are pertinent for this life, as with connecting with other lives. Weird hair thing, what's going on with that? And pulling that through and blending it together to, in a full, purposeful, driven beingness. Really what you begin to discover along this journey is that as you go, no matter where you are, if you can tap into that authentic frequency vibration, if you can feel that in your body, if you can establish that into your consciousness, your mind, your whole aspect of being, and begin to learn deeply how your emotions and how your mind works, how your psyche works, how your psychological nature works, how your thoughts work, what that pertains to in every aspect of your life. This leads you to begin to just establish your base of beingness, of following that true frequency and pulling that into your purpose, your mission, your creative, expansive leadership beingness, and or your art. And just itself in being, where you continuously compound and build and strengthen this aspect of you, so that no matter what, where you are in your journey, what you're doing, what you discover, what opportunities you accept, what choices you make, what directions you go, it's going to continuously build very specific integral skills, very specific integral things that you need to learn in order to maximize your presence here, your aliveness, in order to bring that forward in a way that really supports your whole life and every layer and level in this human journey. So that comes into finances, comes into home, that comes into friends and family, it comes into your beingness and expressive creativeness, and actually securing that and connecting that, securing that through every one of these avenues that helps us in this world as it is now establish and ground and root ourselves, and then build up of how we can further from our truest soul, spirit, all nature, earth, God, source, living interdimensional, natural conscious intelligence, plasmic fields of all creation, connectedness, begin to see your vision, pull that through of what you know that you can do as playing a part to leading this earth and humanity to shift into a new world. It's not exactly into a higher, more harmonious world. It's not exactly going to happen this exact second, of course. What I mean is, like, you're playing your part in, who knows, maybe it could be, there could be really big changes going on throughout the next 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 40 years, 50 years. There will. There are now. Great. Let's embrace that. Let's embrace that and feel that into our bodies, our emotions, our minds, our heart, our soul, and really see what we can do to articulate ourselves along our purpose path of what we can groundingly bring to help lead and shape and shift and clear and clean and purify or re-alchemize and bring together in a greater whole collective embodiment as we go. Because the bigger visions and feelings we see for this world are something that may take hundreds or even thousands of years to actually crystallize, to actually land. A lot of beings, when we tune into our truest soul and higher aspects, and we're actively, along all this that I've said, embodying your highest soul, highest spirit, highest God, source, earth, natural, living, whole, energetic, spirit-connected, unified self, checking everywhere anywhere and everywhere inside of yourself that needs that love of connection to bring into this higher aspect of consciousness embodied and applied in action. We begin to feel, we begin to see how the world will and can unfold through all of us. And so then it comes down to, what are you doing each day? What are you doing each moment? What are you doing now? This video hopefully is helping you really check yourself and connect in to just your pure original beingness, dear friend, dear beloved being. Really helping you connect in and start to realize that your life and your journey, no matter where you are, it has been perfection. I know mine has, and I know I've reflected on that a lot. I'm reflecting on that today. That's why this video is here, where I recognize that every step of the way, no matter where I am, because I've convictively, very strongly, very, very, very irrevocably, like unrelentlessly, just absolutely, or just relentlessly focused on being this true soul and being this true being in every aspect of all of my being, psyche, mind, heart, body, emotions, energetics, chi and life force, energetic body, auric bodies, the soul and spirit bodies, how I've connected and continue on that, and how we all can, no matter where we are, and we bring that to presence of every moment into the highest love and highest service, highest connection with others to help them also see that in themselves and activate that in themselves. I have been learning the skills and abilities and things that I need to actually further my greater path. Sometimes it may be known to us along that journey, and other times it may be quite unbeknownst to us, and we're just like going along with things and just trying to navigate the next right steps, the next intuitive, guided feeling thing. And when it really comes down to it, within everything I've said, what it comes down to is being able to establish that relationship with your body, establish that relationship with your soul, to then establish that relationship with your intuition. And this intuition is your senses following your soul and following source, following the earth, following the nature of your being in this world of what you know and want to really be, what you originally wrote and spoke into being even before coming into this life, kind of soul level. Follow that intuition that leads you to everything you ever actually need, and will bring you to the highest connections with anyone that you ever actually really need to connect with. And all the things and ways that you can expand your immense amounts of love and light and precious radiance of your truest living light self that we all have in our own unique way to bring through and refract in the rainbow, colorific, expansive, infinite essence of our totality. But that's all coming for what it comes from first, is identifying that soul, that spirit, that true you frequency and vibration, establishing the relationship with your intuition, which then leads you to being able to more gracefully, with ease, follow what is really what you want to do, what you want to be, what is really for you, what is really for everybody. In that essence is legitimately for everyone and everything. Grounding that into your body and establishing that deep, dear relationship with your body shows you the calling signs and directions and guidances of every feeling, emotion, thought, sensation in the physical body that actually guides you of how to just presently be in the highest healthful vitality and drive forth your purpose in the now, no matter where you are, and expand that in a legitimate, grounded way through business, entrepreneurship, socialties, familyship, beingness, in a greater, true you expression. So keep this in mind. This is perfect exactly where you are. And I want you to be able to just slow down and really love yourself and really honor that and really see that and celebrate your expansion. Celebrate your embodiment. Celebrate your great living. All of it is great. All of it is precious. All of it is pure in essence. And when we tune into the actual feelings of what all those things mean, like purity or even perfection. Perfection is just like being able to follow our intuition and flow along those paths with higher efficient grace. It's nothing that, if you've quote unquote missed a mark of that perfection, it's literally just like, okay, well, I can attune into my body and listen to those senses more and actually navigate and make the shifting changes and decisions that can help everything flow better in my life, in all of our lives, through the beings, through the people, through the family, friends, and everyone that I am connected and will connect with, and that I am now, as I am now. Really comes down to, so simply, all of that. Exactly where you are is great. Doesn't matter if how low or deep or dark it is, or how high and living of light it is as well. It's literally perfect and awesome to experience that, to feel it and receive the lessons in whatever way that we feel we may need to at the time in our lives. So remember that. Let that sink into your body. Let that sink into your highest, holy, beautiful, entire totality of being. And anyway, where that lands, just let it be felt. Honor yourself, love yourself, honor those, and love those around you with higher, enhanced, real compassion, real love, real empathy, to a digging deep degree of legitimately feeling people and others people's feelings or sensations, physical, emotional, mental, otherwise, in your body. So then that helps you actually gain a deeper gauge to your own. This can keep going on and on this video. For now, we're going to keep it there. I love you guys. Be well. See you soon.